Good morning and happy Monday. I was pondering this morning if I should start the vlog today or tomorrow. And now it's 11 a.m. and I've finished working and I think I'm just going to start it. So let's start by getting myself a morning tea. So we haven't been buying tea for a while just so we can finish the tea we already own. And I'm down to 2 boxes and a bag of loose leaf. So the box has all the boxes just have mixtures of things. Some of the teas are just teas that I'm not fond of, like strawberry and vanilla. I'm not a fond of that, but my daughter drinks that one. But she doesn't drink tea as much as I do, so we have a lot of it. Peach Paradise is super good as iced tea. I might just make a picture of iced tea as well to use that up. And what else do I have in here? I've been drinking the apple and cinnamon recently this weekend. I just have 2 left. And then I have 3 ginger from Puka that I also have 1 left. Oh, I don't know what I want. I have this fruit tea that I got last time at Switzerland. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I might just make that one now. I'm not in general a fan of fruit teas. I like herbal teas more. But it's important not to waste things. So it's either to use them up or what I've done frequently with teas that I really do not like. I put them in the, we have a communal fridge for to prevent food waste. And I put things in there. Let's make tea. Let's start this day. I just finished listening to the lecture and it's just my brain did not enjoy that very much. But I am now going to do 1 20-minute burst of the thesis. I have decided which chapter. I will do that as soon as I open it. And then I am going to go and pick up from the nursery school. So 20 minutes, let's get something done in 20 minutes. Okay, I did about 20 minutes and I think I wrote 180 to 200 words. Right now I'm writing about the third place theory. It's Ray Oldenburg wrote this theory in 1989 and it's how society needs a third place outside of work and home to function as a good society, the people in the society, and how libraries can be sort of a third place for people if they do things right. So they can also not be a third place for people if, for example, there is too much bureaucracy and if there's lack of information and if it's too pretentious and not convenient. What else? Not being open and inviting. If a library is not open and inviting, it's not considered to be a third place, and therefore it's not helping in making the world a better place, basically. Yes, I'm not finished the chapter. I still have so many sources about because there's been done quite a lot of research on how libraries are a third place and some not, and what makes libraries a third place. How many times have I said a third place? A lot. I have to go and walk and pick up, and I will work on my thesis more tonight, basically. Then tomorrow. Yay! I didn't work on it at all this weekend because I just wanted a little bit to calm my brain, and I am going to do several things I'm going to continue working on it tonight, and then I'm going to again work on it tomorrow. Basically every day of the week I'm going to work on it for at least an hour. And that's like hour in focus time, not just hour while I'm thinking about other things as well. And I will see how well I will do with that. There's like, I still need a couple of things from the Icelandic statistics, something, I can't remember what it's called, the organization. And I might do that tonight because I can do graphs when I'm tired. I cannot try to reword things when I'm tired, but I can do graphs. So I might just throw in couple more graphs that I need, and yeah, work on that tonight. And then because I need to also write around the graphs, and I haven't done that for my graphs that I made last week. But I started it kind of in the wrong place. I started too localized, and I still need the big pictures. I'm going to do the big pictures, and then I'll probably write the 2 chapters just like back to back. Anyways, let's get some snacks for the kid. I'm so tired. This is going to be my entire thing. I've been sleeping so horribly, and I'm just feeling so exhausted, and I don't know why. And last night I took quite a lot, not quite a lot, I took just the regular amount of melatonin to help me like sleep a bit better. So I might do that as well tonight to get myself back just in not feeling horrible. I feel like a zombie. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's like almost 11, and I am going to... There's a couple of things I have to do today. There's a person coming to look at her apartment to see if she wants to rent it, because I don't think I've mentioned it, but we're moving this summer. I'm super excited. I'm stressed. And then this morning I saw this job application before, but I was like, and then I read it again, and I was like, oh. So I'm applying also for a job in the place we're moving to. So that's something. And I need to go to the yarn store to buy 1 ball of yarn. It is for the temperature blanket I'm knitting. I finished the ballerina color, and I know I need quite a lot more of it, so I'm going to grab one of those, but nothing else. And I'm going to stop by the library and return this book. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I did not like it. It gave me the biggest ick. Such an ick. It's just, I don't recommend it. It's, yeah. It's The Garden House by Marcia Willett. It says a warm and engaging read. Yeah, it is warm, and it is interesting. There's just one relationship in it that just gives me the biggest ick, and I just like, oh no, thank you. So I couldn't go, like, yeah. I have step siblings, and it just like, I could never, absolutely ick, and they just, yeah, oh goodness, no thank you. But yeah, I'm going to return that one, and I'm going to go to the yarn store. It opens up at 11. So I think it'll take me like 10 minutes to walk there. I'm going to work on my thesis and apply for a job. Applying for a job in German scares me. I do speak German. I'm not in practice in writing German that much. I can write it, and I am fluent. I'm just stressed about it. It's just yeah. Because I don't use it every day. I do though use it quite a lot, but I don't use it every day. It stresses me out. But yeah, let's get this day decently started. I managed to spill. I had to change, but the tea was cold, but I was drinking it and just like spilled all over me. So it was uncomfortable. But yeah, let's go. So I bought the yarn that I needed so I can continue with the blanket. I came and looked at our apartment and liked it, so I am happy with that. I'm gonna talk a little bit more with my partner this evening. I have not written a single word in my thesis. Totally unrelated to all this, but somebody bought my book in Australia. Well, the story that I wrote, somebody read it in Australia, and I thought that was hilarious. And I messaged my friends, like, somebody read my book in Australia, and they thought as well it was really cool. Do something in my thesis today. I haven't even opened it today, so let's start with that. I found some more sources yesterday that I need to add in. I need to do that as well. And I think, you know, like when there's like big things, somebody coming to like your apartment, this job that I want to apply to, but you must write your thesis. I'm just like feeling very flustered with it all. I'm not even sure if I wrote anything yesterday. I did write something yesterday. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what I wrote, but I did write something. Let's write some more. I should sit by desk and do this. So yeah, let's go write for 20 minutes. Good morning, happy Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Oh my God. I am overwhelmed. I am stressed. I was overwhelmed and stressed last week as well, probably, but now I feel like I'm drowning. I wrote quite a lot of my thesis last night as well, and I just feel like I can't breathe. I messaged my boss. I'm like, I'm not going to work today. I need my main brain power to be on the thesis today. So that's what my plan is today. I was also ranting to my friends yesterday. I was like, I'm not getting any headway. I'm just so stuck. I just don't feel like I'm not getting in the flow. I'm just like feel so stuck. And they're like, you just need to get into the zone and you will hammer it out. And like, I know I can do that. I'm just stuck. So I'm going to make myself my breakfast cacao. This is the milk I'm using. It's a really good barista soy milk. And I am going to do things like, I'm also postponing things. Like I haven't sent the questionnaire survey to my advisor for no reason. I'm just absolutely postponing everything, and I am just feeling stressed. I'm just I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I feel so uncomfortable. Yeah. So I'm thinking today, since it's Wednesday, not Thursday, and I have nothing planned. That's also the other thing. Like, there's been like this job that I want to apply to, and my boss messaged me as well, remember to apply for the grant that you really want. And I'm not even sure if I do want the job, or like, it's just, I have a job. This is kind of my basic point, and I put so much honey. I'm feeling overwhelmed by everything. So I need to start hammering down things that overwhelm me, getting them out of the way. Sending the survey to my advisor. Let's do that. Just the first thing when I finish doing everything. I'm going to do that. Turn on my laptop, send it to my advisor. Step one. Okay, I'm in my little couch nest. I have a laptop. It's charged for once. Cocoa. Is that low at rain snowy outside? So I have 12 pages of my thesis out of 75 pages. Okay, where did I save the survey? I was finding quite a lot of good sources last night, and that was great. I have no idea where I saved the survey. Oh my god. Luckily I named it survey. That is nice. I'm going to read it over. I also want to send her the basically introduction, like how I plan on introducing these when I send it to the people that I plan on sending it to. Maybe my goal for today, aka, is send this to my thesis advisor, find all the email addresses that I can find for the staff that I'm thinking about sending it to, and make an Excel sheet with that so I can then check off who I have sent it to. That would be great. I need to work also on my bibliography a bit. I have, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have probably like 7 or 8 sources that are not in the bibliography yet, mainly web pages that I've just been writing from, and then just adding the link into the paragraph that I've been writing about. So that might also be quite nice, just to get the bibliography a little bit better. I'm using EndNote. I can't decide if I like EndNote or not. I'm not sure about it, but I'm just going to use it for this project. And yeah, let's see if by the end of the day I feel better than I do now. Because I would say in the panic scale of like a 1 to 10, I'm almost at the, I'm trying to prevent going to the crippling panic and not being able to do anything. So I know I'm heading there. I know I'm almost there where I will be, I can't do anything and I will just freeze. And I'm trying to work on that. And that's what I've been trying to work on basically throughout the entire thesis, that I will not freeze and not do anything for a very long time. I'm feeling I'm about to freeze. So instead of freezing, I'm going to just, as I said, like do some rapid unfreeze moments. So rapid heat, send the survey with the introduction. I think that's a really good, because I've been postponing that quite a lot. I wanted to send it like last week, and I haven't done it. So I mean, technically I'm maybe then already in my freeze zone, but I've been still working on my thesis. Do you like this knit? I knitted this sweater when I was living in Finland, by the way. It's super long and I never wear it, but I decided to wear it today. I had to wear a different t-shirt than I was wearing because it was just too chesty. But yeah, let's do something. So now I've probably been working for an hour, just final things on the survey, and also the introduction about me and why I'm doing the survey and things like that. So I'm going to now send it to my supervisor. This message has been sent. Okay, that actually feels amazing. Also messaged like saying I would love to have a meeting with her next week, because that would be great. I have 1001 deleted items in my university email. I get so many emails from the university that have nothing to do with me. I would love to see like an open rate on these emails and like things like that, because now I have 1002. I think it's also the deleted items. It's 1000 something emails I haven't even opened, because I have so many, like I get so much. That would be interesting if in like marketing or something, I don't know, opening rates of these university emails, because they're not good. So I feel so much better that I tweaked several things in my survey and added a couple of things and worked with languages and stuff like that. So it's 11:14. So I'm going to now work on more of the thesis. I'm going to go back into the Statistics Iceland and pull out some more data that I need. I need data from data about how immigrants are utilizing libraries in Iceland. It's not like a lot of data, but I can compare the how many immigrants have library cards versus how many Icelandic people have library cards, and also how many books immigrants took out of the library compared to how many books Icelandic people took out of the library. So I'm going to do that. Just pushing through today. Today is just all about pushing through. I don't have anything scheduled today. Ooh, I got messages here. What is it? Like, I've been having... Mondays are always rough, just in general. I'm so tired from the weekend and things like that, and I don't get much done, and I have to work, and I have so many emails usually from the weekend. So Mondays are just a little bit rougher. Yesterday I had the person coming to look at my apartment, and they really like it, which is nice. Things like that. So I feel like today, Wednesday, I have full brain capacity. Wasn't I watching as well the lecture on Monday? It might be that as well. Probably because that was hell. And then I have to watch another lecture tomorrow. So today I'm just going to really focus on thesis and really get to the point where I'm not feeling panicked. I'm not going to apply for that job today. I looked over at my CV. My CV in German, it's very good. Sehr gut, danke vielmals. So I'm thinking today I'm only going to focus on writing things in English and Icelandic. And tomorrow I will focus on German things. And I also, my boss messaged me as well about the grant, and I will do that tomorrow as well. Because it's very simple, and it's like a grant for a business idea, and she really wants me to do that for my allergy thing. So I will do that, and let's go. That's all tomorrow. Today is only thesis. Today is only thesis. I realized I've been wearing different kind of sweater every single day this week. I have been spilling and just goodness. Yeah. This one I rarely wear, mainly because it takes like 4 days for it to wash because it's so thick and heavy, but it's so comfy. I don't have I feel like it does itch, but it doesn't bother me. So because it's Icelandic wool. But yeah, let's go. Right. Morning cocoa. I have not had that this week as well, I think. Let's go. Me. Let's tap it up. Okay, so it's lunchtime. My thesis advisor, has emailed me back. We're meeting next week. Fantastic. Now I'm going to eat something. I found some more data, and I'm analyzing the data basically on the percentage of foreigners that have library cards versus the percentage of Icelandic people that have library cards. Thinking about that, something like that. I need to rephrase it somehow in my head. But yes, let's find something to eat. I don't know what I want to eat. Toast. I really want toast with jam. I'm going to eat toast with jam. Gluten-free. So taking off my sweater. I've made 3 more graphs. What I find interesting in that data is that as soon as they get a library card, they do use the library card almost as much as Icelandic person uses their library card. However, there's way less immigrants that have a library card versus Icelandic people. And I think that's going to be a little bit of type of a barrier. Why aren't immigrants getting the library card versus the Icelandic people? That might be like lack of information how to get it, cost. it doesn't cost the same everywhere, but like I think in Reykjavik it's like 3,000 something per year. I'm not sure, for 18 and over. So it could be that. And yeah, so cost, not knowing what to get, how to get a library card, like not knowing why to get a library card. Like the libraries are not advertising what they do well enough, that they have books in several different languages, that they have other things as well, that they have like things you can rent, and that you can use their computer frequently, like a little, like once 1 hour free, sometimes things like that, if you have a library card. So I think that's an issue, because the difference between Icelandic people that have library card versus foreigners, immigrants that have library cards, it's quite a lot, because like around 20% of Icelandic people have library cards versus like 5-6% of immigrants that have library cards. So that's a big difference, and that's what my chapter is going to be about. How am I feeling? Better than this morning, better than last night. I have 13 pages, so I've written an entire page. Not really, I have no idea where that page is. But when I add my graphs, it'll be much longer. So as I said, I'm happier than last night. Last night I was feeling so bad. I'm happy with what I've accomplished, like as in setting a meeting with my advisor, as in getting all more data and things like that. For now, I'm going to finish this chapter about immigrant library use in Iceland. That's not a good title, but it's a working title. I'm going to finish that chapter, and then I might go and try to maybe find some more sources. I keep on saying finding more sources, but I feel like there is a source, like, you know, that magical perfect source that just solves all my problems. I'm looking for that one. The dream source that probably doesn't exist. But yeah, let's finish that chapter and then make a cup of tea.